Hello everyone born under the sign of Aquarius. In this recording, I'm going to be speaking about this upcoming new moon on the 19th of May that we have in Taurus and shortly after the fixed grand cross that follows its influence for you guys. Now, this is gonna be a rather strongly felt influence because the new moon does take place in a part of your sky which has to do with roots, home, family, and even house in sometimes quite a physical sense. Jupiter moving into this area of life for you guys as well is quite a favorable energy because it likes being there. It is favorable. It brings joy, it brings easiness, it brings comfort, expansion, so usually upgrades. And the new moon also speaks about upgrades, accomplishment, realization. So for some natives, especially if you guys wanna move, you guys wanna buy a home, swap a home, change a home, upgrade a home, anything like that, this might be good news. It's not easy. It doesn't come without complication. It doesn't come without compromises, but it might be good news. And with Jupiter, you also have the next 12 months or so for, benefiting from this blessing, from this fortunate easiness that Jupiter usually brings. And it's here to stay. And, Mercury also being here, along with Jupiter, along with the North Node, along with Uranus. This is where you also need to move out of your comfort zone as choice wise, as preference wise. Try new things before you make a final decision because you can't know how you react to something if the, let's say, opposition or I don't really like this is just a sheer mental energy. Go, feel it, live it, see how it influences your senses, and then decide. Because, there is such a thing as the spirit of the place, the feeling of the place, the vibe of the place. And also, Aquarius natives are highlighted. You guys are part of the fixed Grand Cross directly. And if we take into consideration just your sun sign, well, it's very, very up close and personal because you need to have power over this. There is some part which you don't have power over, but there is other parts, especially what you speak, what you show, what you communicate, your choices, your logic, your ration, the influence you have on other people in an aware manner, of course. That's under your control. You can do a lot of good there, a lot of positive. But with Pluto, surrender. Because surrender also means that uh, the partnership area of your life is also involved. So, you cannot just drag your partner along. This is what I mean. Choices and what you speak, communicate, compromise. Because Pluto is power, but if you bully your partner into certain choices, nothing good comes out of it. But if you negotiate, if you psychoanalyze your partner, look, partner, what you really want, what you really think, you can get to a conclusion. So and your partner, a right attitude with the partner, right compromise, win-win, Mars there gets you everywhere. But when I say partner, those of you who are single, do not worry. Mars in that part of the sky can make you start looking for partners and trying out what works and what not. While for other people, contracts, things come in, communication comes in, business partner, associate, friend, neighbor, you know, people can come and people can be recipient of what you have to give or vice versa. And, what you do need to release here is a fixity with your career. That, well, I'm career or soul path. This is where if you lived your career and soul path a certain way for most of your life or a lot of years, well then don't be unreasonable. Allow things to change even if you don't like it, even if it doesn't suit you that well, because it will suit the other areas of your life. It will either suit your partner. Happy partner makes you happier than a happy career. Of course, who am I to? But, you know what I mean? This can be quite a strong energy for you guys, so do not be afraid to go with the flow. And do not be afraid to take things under control, especially that which you know that you do well, which you know that you are masters of, that you know that you can dish out your very, very best self. That absolutely focus on it. But you also know that which is not your very, very best self. You know how to not necessarily restrict that, but make that not be offensive. As I said, this is where compromises, especially with partnerships of any kind, make sure that you are on the same page with your partner. So thank you so much for listening, and until next time, bye for now.